Okay.
Well, chat will have to let me know. But
Yes.
if you can hear me.
Chat. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only PulseGlazer has joined us here on today's marathon. Ligature, let's give a shout out to PulseGlazer, please.
Cool.
And thank you very much for joining us here on the King's Court.
Thanks for having me. It's absolutely my pleasure.
How has your climb been going? Have you reached Infinite yet?
Yep, I did the first Sunday of the week I had Infinite. I'm not like in full bot MMR pre-Infinite, but that's close enough. I had Infinite within a couple days. I used a I used a Loki deck.
Okay.
I used a Loki deck that was a Galactus Loki deck, and basically I either went off with Galactus or I Loki'd and just played their deck. It was really fun.
Nice. Yeah, the Loki stealing their deck thing is lots of fun. It's a pain in the ass when you're playing and you get it done to yourself, but when you're doing it to other people, it's a great thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, I figured I'm gonna play it. I figured, like, I've never really played Galactus, but if I was gonna play Galactus, I was gonna play it with another completely obnoxious card.
Right.
So I went with both Galactus and Loki and figured, just let everyone hate me. And like, it was 94 to 100 in like an hour. It was ridiculous.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
That early in the season, everyone was playing like the straight Loki decks.
Right.
Straight Loki decks just don't have the, like, unless they're running Double Dino, they don't have the power early to stop your Galactus from going on.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I find that they lack the massive amount of power. The collector only builds up so much, and that's only if you beat him off a couple times. I was using Wong to get Loki onto Wong to beef up my collector.
It's awesome. Lauren, whatever, has one of those. I was playing it a lot early in the season too. I think that it's really fun. It's an underrated combo. Like, you don't even have to play the Loki cards at that point. You can just do that at the end of the game and have a big enough collector to dominate.
Exactly, and that's what I was doing. I was building my hand up. I would drop Devil Dino. I would already have Zabu down. Then I would drop Devil Dino down and have that in one lane, have Collector in another, and then just run the Collector Loki on 6, and I was good to go.
Yeah, there's nothing your opponent can do about it. And look, I mean, they can try and fight the Devil Dino, but that's their only real hope.
Yeah.
To turn on my streamer mode. Where are we? There we are.
So I've always enjoyed your over-analytical brain. You like statistics. And your YouTube channel, let the people know about your YouTube channel. What kind of videos can they see on your YouTube?
Okay, I'm not going to do a whole ad, but the quick version, because no one needs that, right? But like, quick version is I try and post 2 decks every weekday. I make sure that, like, I search everywhere for decks that, like, hit Infinite, decks that are proven winners, and I am the type of person who can't just play one deck. I know that's what, like, everyone says. They're like, just play one deck over and over again. I wouldn't play the game. I would play one deck, get bored, and then quit.
Yeah.
So, like, I try and find 2 new decks every day that are both fun and competitive, and I share them, and I break down how to play them turn by turn and what to do with them, and, yeah, I think it's really fun. Like, I love talking about decks. I love talking about the game.
And I always try and push new viewers to your YouTube, because if I can't explain something to them, then I know they'll be able to find something fun and enjoyable to play out of all the videos you have. So
that's amazing. Thank you.
Oh,
I do my best. I really just do my best. But it's a lot of it is that, like, so the big stressor I have that I'm trying to figure out, like, a solution for is I really, like, I want to help more Series 3 and complete players,
Right.
Their collections are all unique, right?
Yes.
And because their collections are unique, I can't like build mass production. Like I can't do a video on like just I don't know, player X's collection for Series 3 because that's not going to be relevant to anyone else. And like I'm constantly trying to figure out a way to like outside of like just message me, right? Like I'll build a deck for anyone with a unique collection, but like there's got to be a better way to help those people like find decks that work. And I do replacements for all the Series 4 and 5 cards, right?
Right.
But, like I'm not going to do a replacement for every single Series 3 card. That's absurd.
No,
So,
you can't. There's too many of
there's
them.
some juggling happening. Yeah. And then it's like, well, you can replace this Series 3 card with this other Series 3 card. And I'm like, I don't have either of those Series 3 cards. I'm like, well, blah, sorry.
Yeah, then you're out of luck.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But,
So what got you?
You can help people.
Yeah, that's the goal, right?
Sure, go for it.
It's a great community, and we want to help. We want to help the people out as much as possible. So, what got you into Marvel Snap? How long have you been playing?
I started at Global Launch, so I was looking for a new card game to play. Like I used to play the Game of Thrones CCG, no,
Okay.
LCG, whatever it's called, whatever Fantasy Flight Games calls their card games. I played that for like 6 or 7 years, and when I stopped, I looked for a new game. I played Magic through COVID, and Magic was just like too big for me. Like
Okay.
there was too much. Like the game itself, I was fine. I like hit whatever the top draft thing is. I hit Mythic, whatever I think that's what it's called. Almost every season, it was like, yeah, Mythic. I hit Mythic every season, but eventually, like Magic just felt like too big, too expensive, too fast for me. I played some Auto Battler for a little while, and that didn't really stick. And I was just looking for a game. So when I heard Snap was coming out, I figured, you know what? It's at least free enough for me to try out. I'm not going to spend $1 bajillion on it. I tried it, and like I got a job and stuff, right? So I needed something that I could play quickly, and because I could play Snap so quickly, I was like, well, this is absolutely perfect for me. Like I can like watch TV with my wife and play a game, and then like when she's like, pay attention, the game will be over. So I ended up, yeah, I get like, it's like, can you put that away? And it's like, yes I can, thank you. So I ended up playing, and I played for like, I don't know, the second month, the Black Panther month, I hit Infinite, and I was like, I want to start a podcast. I want to start talking about this, because like, look, all I'm doing is like messaging various friends about this anyway.
Right.
So I started a podcast, and then like, Bootman came on the podcast, and after a while talking to Bootman, he was like, you should just do videos, man. And I was like, okay, I guess. And I was like, well, let's try daily videos. And so I haven't missed a day in 6 months now.
Nice. That's awesome. Well, the community is a better place with you in it, because it helps a lot of newer viewers. And like I said, I love your analytical mind and the way you put things together. I've always been told I'm an unorthodox player because of the way I build my decks and the way I play. And I find that as a compliment, because we're different. And that's what we need. The community needs those different type people that can put things together and do things differently than the normal. So
I've watched a lot of your tournament games. I hang out in your stream sometimes, but I've watched a ton of tournament games because I, when possible, cast for Snap Battle Arena.
Right.
And, like, your decks are always completely unique, distinct, and your plays, like, they make sense. Like, so your plays are unorthodox, and like, when you make the play, I'm always confused, right? And then I look back 2 turns later, I'm like, oh, that was being set up. It's really cool. Those people, like, you almost play in reverse from those people. Like,
well,
you're playing for 2 turns. Like, it's very cool.
Thank you. Like I said, it's just the way my brain works with this stuff. And like, I'll look at somebody's deck and I'll see potential 2 other decks out of it. I'm looking at somebody's deck going, oh, well, I can use those bits and I can use those bits, and then I can build some bits in the middle and make it all work. So like my decks have 2 or 3 different combos in them. Sometimes that's a detriment because you're missing one or 2 cards, your deck is completely screwed, and you can't do anything at all, and you're left with just a bunch of mix match. I know Guest has told me numerous times that I try and put too much into my decks, so
I don't think that's I don't think that's true. I think because of the 12 card decks and because you're seeing 75% of them, you can get away with that in Snap. Like, I don't think that would work in Magic, right? Like, in Magic, I think that, like, you can go to different concept and everything falls apart.
right.
But, like, Snap is a game of 2-card combos as much as it is anything else.
Absolutely. And that's the way I see it. 2 or 3 card combos, and you put them together, and then you've got, you know, if you can put 4 of them in a deck that all work together, it's golden. And that's what I try and do. I try and see the bits and pieces, fit them all together, and then throw a couple little cards in the middle and make it work. So
Yeah, it's cross synergy. Like, a lot of the challenge when you build like that is trying to find when you're doing the 2 and 3 card combos, finding cards that fit in both combos. Because if you
absolutely
can do that, then like that card is good in multiple situations, and your opponent can't figure out what you're going to do.
exactly, and that's why you throw them off with my unorthodox style, as they say, because I have the couple different combos that I can fit them into either combo A, combo B, or sometimes if I'm lucky, he can even fit into combo C. So that's just that's the fun way. That's the fun way of deck building, and I really enjoy it. So I just built up one called 3 times the power, and I took here, let me see if I can pull it up. I took the Iron Man Tribunal combination. I infused it with the yo-yo of the new Lady Sif and Ghost Rider and Infinite, and then I took Black Cat with the new power and Wong. So I have Sif. She takes out Infinite, and then Black Cat destroys herself. So then I put Ghost Rider on Wong. He brings back both Black Cat and Infinite, and then I have Iron Man and Tribunal to spread all that power across 3 lanes.
That's awesome.
So that's my 3 times the power deck that I just put together, that I'm hoping Wednesday night Snap will come back and I'll get to test it out.
We've got that new tournament series starting soon too.
Yeah, the Impulse.
I can't think of the name. The Impulse, thank you. I couldn't remember their name. I literally was going to check. Also, my video seems to have disappeared from the stream. Oh, nope, it's back. I don't know what the hell just happened. It was gone for a second. Chaos Severin in chat would like to see that deck if you're willing to post it.
Oh, absolutely, Chaos. I will put it in the Discord. I will put it up in the Discord, and you guys can check it out. It's going to be a fun one.
I've been struggling with it, but I've been trying to figure out different cool things to do with Tribunal. Tribunal's one of my favorite cards.
Right.
I love Silver Samurai and I love Tribunal, and I can't quite get them to go together the way I want to.
Okay.
And it's a thing that's been driving me nuts. Like, I don't want it to just be a Hella deck. It might just be a Hella deck. But,
right.
Like, I want a really good Silver Samurai Tribunal deck to come together.
Okay. See, I don't have Silver Samurai. I'm missing 3 cards now to be series complete. Kang. I'm missing Kang. I'm missing Silver Samurai. Oh, that might be it. I think I'm only 2 cards.
Nice. And Kang, well, you're not really missing Kang. Kang is terrible.
I know, but I still want him because I've never played him.
I bought him opening day very excitedly, played him like 6 times, and was like, this is doing nothing. Like, I'm losing games because this is in my deck. Oh, it's so bad. But yeah, Silver Samurai is great. So when Spotlights came out, I did the trick where I opened up a bunch of my I saved my tokens for the up. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Once we figured out what numbers were Spotlights, yeah. So I got Snow Guard there, which was one of my last missing Series 4. And then when I went to open for Jean Grey, I was only missing 2 cards. I was missing Howard the Duck, and I was missing Galactus.
Oh, okay.
So I just, I randomly, instead of getting tokens, got Howard the frickin' Duck. And I was like, I'm 1 card away from game complete. I'm sucking it up. I'm doing it. So I did. I went and I bought Galactus, and since then I've just been staying game complete.
Nice. Yeah.
Bad player. Hey, bad player.
Yeah, he said that's how he got Snowguard as well. Nice.
Bad player kicks my ass constantly. We play all the time. We're similar MMRs. We always seem to be similar ranks. We play in Infinite when we're in Infinite. And bad player likes to say he doesn't dominate me, but I remember because I'm the one getting beat.
Yeah, it's always the losers that remember the beatings, right?
Yep. So I beat the crap out of like Super Tech God or someone the other day too. Like Super Tech God was like, "Oh man, someone just destroyed me," and then went and tagged the person who was bad player. I was like, "Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. That's how that works."
Nice. Yeah, I'm still waiting for SDG to give me a time. He told me he was going to come on today, but he just hasn't figured out a time yet. So he's supposed to be on. I have Default Dan on later tonight, so I'm hoping to be able to get an update on the Wednesday Night Wars or Wednesday Night Snap. See if he'll give me a little bit of insider information for the marathon, because I know that they're going to be doing
to make it. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I know that they're going to be doing a rebrand or a slight rebrand. He said. So I'm hoping to maybe get a little bit of information on that. And yeah, I've got Torrican coming at 4 a.m. to break down some meta for me. And he's actually probably right now currently casting the finals of the Johnson Cup. So if that hasn't happened yet.
I don't think that's nope. I don't think there as far as I know, I don't believe there's even English commentary for the finals. I'm very sad about it.
Oh, really? Well, because he said he was casting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He said he was casting the finals, but
I think he was supposed to, and something happened.
Oh, really?
I'd have to read through 50. I'd have to read through 50 messages, but I'm in the streamer chat.
Okay.
The streaming tournament stuff chat. So can you ask Default Dan to make it Thursdays that he does these mini tournaments?
I can definitely ask him.
Because Wednesdays is Dynamite, and I like watching Dynamite.
Well, Survivor is Wednesday night for me, and I've been a Survivor watcher forever. And luckily enough, Survivor's on at 8 now, so I watch it from 8 to 9, and then their tournaments start at 9 o'clock. So it's the timing is all just off. So I know there's a few people that have said they want them on Tuesday nights because there's nothing to do on Tuesday night. And yeah, I like the middle of the week because it breaks up the monotony of not being able to do anything at all. I still remember I used to be able to have tournaments on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There wasn't anything on Fridays, and then Saturday and Sunday. So I was doing tournaments 5 days, 6 days a week. And then ELG stopped doing tournaments, and another website stopped doing tournaments. I'm still actually waiting for pay from a tournament that I won from one of these places that stopped doing tournaments. And yeah, it's 2 months owed right now that they're behind. And yeah, I used to love having a weekly setup where there was four or five tournaments a week, and that's kind of dried up in the past little while. So I was happy when Wednesday Night Snap came along to have a weekly tournament to play in, and then now it's been 3 weeks and they haven't done it. They've been on break, and I'm getting the shakes.
Well, I mean, there's got to be a Snap Battle Arena coming up within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Work started up again for me, so I've fallen off on I'm usually really on top of tournaments, or at least the major tournaments. But when work started up, I sort of fell off. I think Snap Battle Arena is next week, and then Snap Fan Open is the week after.
It should be.
Look
They haven't been posted up yet, because I keep an eye on the community gaming site to be able to register, and yeah, they haven't been posted yet. So it just normally Alphos is on top of that. So I'm not sure when the battle arena is going to happen. It should be happening soon because the last one happened a couple weeks ago, and it's usually 3 to 4 weeks in between each one. So
I just messaged the caster chat, and let's see if we can get an answer for us.
Oh, that would be awesome.
So, I mean, it depends if Alphos is actually looking at his computer, but
or awake.
See if we can get an answer. Yeah. I mean, Alphos has no body clock at all, it seems.
No, he was talking about being. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm waiting. Go ahead.
Oh, he was talking about being attuned to the American times now because he does so many American tournaments and casting for America that his body is attuned to their time instead of his own time. So
that makes sense to me. He's coming on the podcast in a few weeks. Whatever the first day of the Elsa season is, he's going to be the guest of the podcast too. Because I was like, dude, I don't want you to be up at 3 in the morning doing a podcast. He's like, no. I'm not going to be up at 3 in the morning for the podcast. I'm just up at 3 in the morning. It's like, all right, if you're awake, then more power to you.
Nice. So what are your thoughts on the whole Loki season so far?
I think the season's super fun. I'm not sure how I feel about Alioth. I know that Alioth isn't even controversial, but it's also, I don't think, healthy that it kills every card the opponent plays there. I think it'd probably be fine if it was highest cost or highest power. But I don't know. I don't love Alioth's play patterns. I think Loki is probably kind of fine. People keep... I think Loki might be the best deck, but I don't think it's the best deck by a lot if it is. And I'm not really worried about the meta right now. I think we're in a relatively healthy spot. I think Mobius is going to break everything, but there's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that everyone keeps talking about Sarah Control being number 1 and number 2 on the deck list right now, and I said, well, that's going to disappear very soon because Mobius is going to destroy that. Your Mr. Negative decks. Mr. Negative decks are going to go the way of the dinosaur as well, and
I don't know why they're printing Mobius. Just honestly, I'm not sure what it adds to the game, really. I mean, I know what it adds to the game, but I think what it takes away from the game is far more interesting than what it's adding to the game. Because I think a lot of games are going to be who draws Mobius and is Wave in the deck. And I don't think that's especially healthy.
No, it's just a new form of Death Wave in a different fashion, and back to the Alioth. I believe him destroying everything is back to when Arrow would pull everything. So it's going to get changed to he takes out the first card that gets laid down, or like you said, the highest card that gets laid down, or something like that. It's gonna eventually get changed where he doesn't take out everything, he just takes out something. That
has to be. I'm excited for Ravona, and she's going to be useless after a week. So like,
Yes.
I'm a little sad. But I think Ravona is really cool. I think she opens up brand new decks and brand new design space. But like, you better find it fast because it just won't exist.
No, exactly. And I plan on purchasing her and purchasing Mobius because they're going to be Series 4 cards, so they're 3,000 tokens. I've saved up my tokens to purchase them, so I don't have to use my spotlights on them. But yeah, she's going to be good for a week, and then it'll be done. So, unfortunately, it's like this whole season, the release of cards this whole season was built to destroy the week prior.
Yeah, yeah. Those Loki decks really don't like Alioth and like lane control, right? And then like Alioth doesn't want you to be able to like drop an Iron Man on 5 and then just win that lane, or drop an Iron Man and something else, right? Like, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and
I wish they had flipped Alioth and Ravona.
Yeah, that would have given us a lot more time to get some play with her, for sure. Yeah, that would have been nice.
So, now I think she's gonna have a home in at least certain versions of collector decks, because making collector a 1 seems extremely powerful.
Well, and we were talking about it there the other night on stream, where you're going to get a cheap Darkhawk and a cheap
Widow.
what's his name? The Nazi.
Taskmaster.
And Armin. Taskmaster and Armin.
Oh, Arnhem.
Yeah. They're both going to be cheaper.
So this is also the return of Black Widow.
Oh yes.
A 1-cost Black Widow is a really good card.
Absolutely.
I think it synergizes with Darkhawk. Yeah, there's a lot to like here. There's a lot to like. But, you know, I mean, do Darkhawk decks exist in any fashion? Once Mobius is out, like, can you even play your regular Zabu Darkhawk? No, right?
No, you
Not
can't.
without Rogue, anyway.
Exactly. Or Enchantress.
Yeah.
Enchantress and Rogue are gonna be back to take out Mobius. And because he is
your Darkhawk is way worse too.
Yeah, he is an ongoing card, right? I'm gonna double check that, make sure that he's ongoing.
No, he's ongoing 100%.
Okay, good.
He is definitely ongoing. Have you taken a look at any of the cards coming into the next season?
I took a brief peek at Man Thing and Werewolf by Night and the one with the Black Knight, and there was one more. The girl that does spells.
Elsa.
And the girl that does spells, Nico.
That's so cool.
Yeah, Nico.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Nico and the Black Knight were the two that I wanted the most out of next month. Excuse me. Those were the
So Nico's going to be terrible, but I think she's going to be amazing.
Oh, she's going to be so much fun.
She's going to be so fun.
Yeah. 6 or 7 different spells to change every turn, and if you actually look at what the spells are, they're insane.
Yep. But the problem is, do you choose them? Do they just come out on different turns? Like, we don't have the information we need to know yet.
Exactly.
We will once it's announced.
That's because are they going to be randomized every game, or are they going to be always 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That's what I kind of want to know. Is like turn 6 always going to be turns into a demon, or is it going to rotate where turn 6 could be explode all the cards? I want to know if it's going to be randomized that way, or if it's going to be stuck in a rotation of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That is an extremely good question. Shit. I might waste spotlight caches the first week of September because I really want that Wolverine X-23.
Oh, she looks so beautiful, doesn't she?
Yeah, yeah. Like the Phoenix Echo is pretty cool. I don't have an Echo variant. I don't care about the Thanos, but like, I don't know. That might be an open. I try not to do that, but once in a while.
Just a second
Once in
here.
a while, I think it's right.
Oh, absolutely. You gotta be able to splurge every once in a while, right? I wanted
I
to.
grabbed the. Go for it.
Oh, I wanted to grab the Jeff, the Dan Hip Jeff, but I didn't have enough caches. It took me 4 caches to get Alioth. Got him on my last one. I was hoping for it to at least maybe take 2, and I could save 2, but no, it took me all 4. I started with 1,000 credits, and then I got the Moonlight Girl, or what's her McCullough? What's her name? I'm blanking on her name now.
Not coming to my mind. You said Moonlight Girl. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's the one that
What
creates
does she do? Give me the
she creates the bear and the hawk.
Oh, Snowguard.
Snowguard, that's the girl.
Snowguard.
I got her second, then I got Hitmonkey, and then I got Alioth.
Nice.
So
I took me 4 for Alioth too.
yeah, I was hoping to get her in.
Opening for the Death Strike variant.
Oh, nice.
I need to see what that variant is before, because I randomly got a Death Strike, so I don't think I need another one. Which is the Death Rights? That is a really nice Death Strike. Yeah, I'm happy with the one I have. I have the Weapon X Force one.
Oh, nice. I've just got her plain old sorry self. I need to get I believe I need to get a variant for her, because I don't think I have. My goal in the game is to try and get 1 variant for every card, and then 1 variant that I like for every card. So, like, I try and get a variant for every card, and then if I don't like the variant, I try and find a variant that I like for every card. That's my goal in the game.
We're on the same page. That's literally exactly my goal. There's a couple of cards I'm trying to talk myself into the Pixels, because those are the only variants I have. Like, I have Pixel Destroyer and Pixel Iron Fist that are both kind of ugly, but they're my only variants, so I'm trying to convince myself that it's okay.
Right. No, I have Pixel Shuri, and I really wanted to get the Black Panther Shuri that just came out, but I didn't have the gold to purchase it at the time. So my next one is to get the Dan Hip Shuri that comes out on Tuesday or Thursday, or Monday or Tuesday this week.
So sure, I bought the Black Panther Shuri just because I think it's the best Shuri, but I have the Baby Shuri, and I think that one's awesome too. I've only ever bought 2 variants for 1 card. I have Hips are my favorite, so I have the Hip Legion, and I have the one where he's playing guitar.
Okay.
Because I love Legion. One of my favorite cards.
Nice. It's a pain in the ass. I love that card.
It is really good. So, do you think Man-Thing is going to be good?
What's his ability again?
I will pull it up for you in 1 second so we can get it exactly right. Give me 1 sec. Man-Thing, we got... Oh, no. Okay. I don't think Man-Thing is going to be good. But Man-Thing is a 4/5 and ongoing. 1, 2, and 3 cost cards here have -2 power.
Okay, I can see him as a tech card, but I see Luke Cage just negating that completely. So...
but like, it's yours also.
Oh, so it hurts both sides.
Yeah. So,
Huh.
Like, I'm buying it because it's Series 4, but like, it just seems bad.
Well, I think I like the idea of the swamp thing being Well, he's not Swamp Thing, he's Man Thing, but being a swamp.
They're the same character.
Yeah, I know. I like the idea of him being a negative effect. I think he should be a negative effect on all cards. I don't think he should be just 1, 2, and 3. I think he should be on all of them. Because then he's like a walking location bomb.
Yeah, I'd be down with that. Like, just better Soulstone.
Yeah. E-Hizzy has the Thor-looking destroyer. Nice E-Hizzy.
But he's, the Thor-looking destroyer is the best destroyer, but I can't bring myself to buy it.
I have the Steampunk.
I don't like the destroyer deck. That's pretty cool, too.
Yeah, I have the Steampunk destroyer, and that's the one I enjoy. But I don't have the Thor one. And you're right, I'm not a huge fan of the destroyer deck either. I like the Shuri Nimrod destroyer combo, and that usually wins. But it's the same. If you don't build up to it properly, you don't have it, right? So
Werewolf by Night's going to be fantastic.
Remind us what he does again?
Werewolf by Night's going to be... Sorry, I'm sorry. I've decided to, once I looked up Swamp Thing, I now then looked at the other cards. Werewolf by Night is a 3/3. After you play an on-reveal card at another location, move there and gain 2 power.
Right, he's the transporter. Right,
Yeah,
right,
so
right.
he's going to be a 3/7, like, every game.
Yes, at least.
And, like, yeah, at least. And, like, in a Surfer deck, like, he's going to go through the roof. Everything is a non-reveal.
Yeah, he's just going to bounce from location to location to location. He's an on-reveal Silk.
Yeah. Well, no, you control him. You have complete control over where he moves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you do, because where you're placing the on-reveal is where he goes to.
Yep.
Absolutely. So you could bounce. You could bounce him from.
Move.
Oh, go ahead.
If he can't move, I would assume he doesn't get the power, which sucks because it's an end. But I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm. Now it says every turn, right? So you could move him from block A to block B to block C, all in one go.
Yeah, one turn you can move him multiple times.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like, all you have to do is put on reveals. You don't need to. I mean, you probably run Craven just because why not? We'll get +4 several times, but like, you just put him in like everything, right? Like, as long as your deck has like 5 or 6 on reveals, he's just worth it. Like, a 3/7. Like, if you just said 3/7, no downside, you play that card. So like 3/7, 3/9, right? Like, that card is fantastic. I don't think I realized how good it was until just now.
And he's
Wish the base art wasn't so ugly.
Yeah.
Like a rat, but okay.
Yeah, he does. And he's a Series 5 card, right?
He is. After Swamp Thing, the others are all Series 5.
Okay.
Which means it's a crazy expensive month, because I think, assuming you want Nico, because she looks amazing.
Yep.
Like, I think Black Knight is also a must-have.
Yeah, him and his Ebony Blade, absolutely.
Yeah. Like, 4 is such a good cost for that. You can play your Zabu and make it cheaper. Like, that card's going to be phenomenal.
The only bad part is the Ebony Blade can only work once.
That's fine. I don't, like, it'd be broken if it worked more than once.
I know.
Like, just you throw Black Hat in the deck, and then you throw Sif in the deck, and you call it a day. Right?
Yeah.
Like, you only need 2 triggers. You can spend turn 4 going Black Knight and Sif, right? Like, or Sif, Black Knight, and then Sif, and then just have like a 4/20 for turn 5, and then spend your turn 6 playing Ghost Rider.
Yeah. That'll do it.
That doesn't seem like hard to do. Yeah. Like you just have your whatchamacallit, or like you just throw a Hella in the deck, right? Like you don't worry about having Hella. Like you don't go all in on Hella. If she brings back a 20 cost card here and the 9 cost card there, you're pretty happy.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you don't have to rely on trying to get the combo of Hela and Modok.
The woman, yeah. You just do the thing, right? Like you don't need to be fancy. Like you run literally like a few 6 cost cards. Maybe you throw Death in there so that you can guarantee that or give yourself a possible guarantee that Lady Sif is gonna not hit Hela.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. A 412 seems like it's probably pretty good stats too.
Oh, it's amazing stats. What other card is 412?
Darkhawk.
Oh, yes.
And that card is pretty good.
And I was going to say Ghost Rider, depending on what he pulls back.
That's true.
Because
Ghost Rider with whatchamacallit is exactly a 412. Ghost Rider with Black Cat will now be exactly 412.
Yeah. I like him better as a 424.
Me too, but you know...
when he pulls back my Infinite.
Gift horses.
Yes, absolutely.
You don't get bonus points for winning every lane by 50.
No, you don't. Just gotta win them. Just gotta win it by 1.
Oh no! There's a Dan hit Phoenix Force that I must own.
Yes, I saw that.
Oh, maybe I must not own it. I don't actually like it that much. Okay, that makes me feel better. I have 50,000 tokens right now, and I'm debating buying the current bundle.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I probably won't have... I only have 4 Spotlight caches, so I probably won't have enough Spotlight caches for the whole month. But, like, I should be pretty close in every other way. Because, like, I really want Black Knight and Lilith.
Right.
And I want Nico, but, like, I'm reasonably sure she's going to be bad.
Reasonably sure she's going to be bad?
She, like, has to be bad, right? Like, okay, after you play your next card, it becomes a demon. Like, if you can guarantee that, that's great, right? Like, you then play, like, a Spider-Ham and you get a 1/6. That seems awesome. Spell 2, on reveal. After you play your next card, destroy it, and draw 2 cards. Like, if you know what that is, that's great. If you don't know what that is, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's a gamble.
The third one is after you play your next card, move it 1 location to the right. Probably not very useful. This one is good though. On reveal, after you play your next card, give it +2 power.
Yes.
So, on reveal, after you play your next card, replace that card's location. I don't like. Does that just make it also be Scarlet Witch?
I kind of took it as it would
Right,
change. I thought it would move it to a different location, but no, I guess. See, I read that differently. Replace its location. I thought it was going to move it to a different location. But I could see what you're talking about, it being a Scarlet Witch, yeah. By changing the location that it's at.
After you play your next card, add a copy of it to your hand. Okay, sure. Potentially great, potentially useless. And after you play your next card, double this card's power. That's completely... Oh, double this card's power. So it becomes a 4. That's not good.
No.
Yeah. So some of them are really good, and like all of them, you need to control them or there's terror.
Yes. Like I said, as just a fun card, I think it'll be fun. Is she going to be meta-breaking? No. She's not going to be meta-breaking.
I mean...
But she's going to be a fun card to play.
Have control. If you have control over it, she can be meta-breaking.
True.
Like if you can, like if you can guarantee like +2 power and then copy a card, and that card is Kitty Pryde, then all of a sudden, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're getting somewhere with it.
Right. But and like I said, that's where we have to find out how random these spells are going to be. Are they going to be the same spells every time in a row? Are they going to be randomized where it's spell C, B, A, F, G, and then it switches to A, F, G, G, C? Right? It's all on how these spells are going to transform. And that's what it comes down to.
And
we don't know.
It says cast a spell, right? Like, and the spells are all 1/2. Does that mean you have to have a space to play them? Like, how does that work?
I'm gonna guess that you have to play the spells. Oh.
Okay. X-Men time.
Yeah. Time for the king to take his medication.
Nice. Enjoy. Oh, Lauren's here. Hi, Lauren. I think you'll always know a spell you're playing. He transforms randomly in hand, sort of like Snowguard. I can see that. And one cost makes her flexible enough to wait till it's the spell you want. That'd be really great. I could live with that. I could absolutely live with that. There's ways to make her extremely powerful and nearly busted. I'm just curious if they're gonna do it. Like, if she changes in hand like Snowguard,
Used to?
I mean, the way she's written, the way Snowguard used to, good point. But the way she's written doesn't seem to be the case. Because her ability isn't on reveal. So after you play her, the next card you play, you also get a spell. So like, I don't know. I wish they would just answer questions about unreleased cards and make our lives easier. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that would be too easy. Then where would all the speculation get us, right?
I mean, we'd be able to theory craft early.
Yes.
Would be great for me since I try and make them fairly back. Negasonic, when it goes into Spotlight Caches, is getting only its second variant in the game.
I know. I've been waiting for a Negasonic variant.
I bought the one variant. I didn't realize it was the only one, so now I'm happy I did.
No, I still have just base, plain old, Jane old Negasonic.
I like Negasonic more than most, so I ended up buying it when I saw it, and now I haven't played it since I bought it, but I still really like it.
Oh, I love the card. I use it as a surprise factor for shutdown lanes. You throw her out there when you build up your side, throw her out there, and that way then you know your side's already done. They have nothing on the other side, so no matter what they play down, it's going to blow up anyway. And then I end up facing a Thanos deck, and they just drop a 1 card on it.
I run into, every time I play it, I run into Mysterio.
Okay.
It's just like, alright, well, thanks for killing that clone. Really great work here.
Yeah.
I lost 5 power and got a clone. Why? Ligature wants to know why I'm looking forward to Black Knight. I'm looking forward to Black Knight because I think that the smaller discard decks are going to be really good. The ones where you just try and discard like 2 cards, and having like a 4/12 or a 4/20 because Black Knight was an easy card to play early is going to be extremely powerful. Like, I think it's ultimately a mid-range card, and mid-range cards are fundamentally how you win in Marvel Snap.
Yes, it's the middle of the pack that we
realized. I just realized I was out last night and I have no idea what's in my shop, so I just checked, and it turns out nothing good is in my shop. So, terrible shop.
Yeah, I had a pretty horrible shop.
Sorry,
too.
That's not true. I've got one great. I've got the Rian Gonzalez Jeff, but I've got the hip Jeff, so I don't need that for anything.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get the hip Jeff, but I never Never had the spotlight to pull him, so.
Yeah, everything else I have here is, I mean, like, it's not terrible, it's just not worth the tokens. What are you gonna do?
Save the gold and wait for tomorrow.
Yep. Save the gold, hope for the best.
Yep.
I'm staring real hard at this aspect of Heimdall thing. I don't think I'm buying it because I don't like the Heimdall as much as the Kim
Craven.
Jacinto Heimdall. I believe it's Kim Jacinto. If I'm not. No, I have a Craven where like he's in the woods and I have a Heimdall that I really like, and I don't like these versions better.
Okay.
Neither of the two I have, so like it would just be for the progression value.
Right.
I don't know, just $75 for 4,000 tokens and 4,000 credits feels fine.
Yeah.
Oh. I want a good surfer variant very badly.
Yes,
and
they have.
Surfers should be coming out next week, I believe, or in 2 weeks.
I was gonna say they have 3 surfer variants coming out in the next 2 or 3 weeks. They have the Dan Hip, which is completely and utterly awful. It looks like he just gave up while drawing it.
That's what I thought when I saw the Phoenix too. I was like, why is this? That is not a good hip. Jesus. Yeah, that's. Look, I might buy it anyway, just because it'd be like I'm playing the ugly surfer.
Yes.
That is. Yeah, that doesn't even feel like surfer. It just looks like a naked thin man.
See, the one I want is Baby Surfer. I want Baby Surfer, but they have yet to release him.
So, I'd be happy with either the Momoko or the Max Creepy. I like the Kim Jacinto just fine. I just don't love it.
Right.
Like, I have the Jacinto, I just don't love it. I'd be perfectly happy with, whose art is that? It doesn't say whose art it is. Give me 1 second, I gotta click it. But releasing September 19th, the scan one would be perfectly fine. I just want a cool surfer.
Right.
So I'm fine with any of the three coming cool surfers. Although there is no date for the Momoko one, I guess. That's a shame. That one's pretty cool too. All right. And I want a Hip Zabu very badly, and it has never shown up in my shop.
See, I've got the Hip Zabu, and I wanted the Metal Zabu. I just split my Metal Zabu 14 times, and I still have not gotten it inked or gold. I just got crackle on it for the first time today. It's got green crackle on it now, but I'm trying to get it inked or gold, and it just isn't working for me.
I recently decided I think I prefer gold to ink. I used to like ink better, but when I play with my son really hates ink. He's 7, and he does not like the inked.
Right.
So I've now been going for gold more than inked, which is harder to get, and I really wish I could still just stop at inked, but couldn't get it.
Right. No, I do prefer the gold over the inked myself. There are some cards, though, that do look absolutely sweet, black and white. But I like the gold more so. And just because we said I like the gold...
I love gold!
There we go.
Well,
that is
done.
That is the theme of our marathon, is I love gold. We are still looking for one more follower to reach our 200 follower spot to release our first 400 gold package. And then we are still waiting for subscribers. We have Hope Lauren Whatevs just came in with the follow to make it 200. Welcome to the King's Court. Welcome to the kingdom. You are the 200th follower, Lauren Whatevs. That means we get to do... All this stuff is going off. All this stuff is going off. We have reached our 200th follower. I need to open OBS. Where is OBS? Okay. Now, I have to figure out how to do Viewer giveaway.
Good question. I have no idea. Oh, don't follow me on Twitch. Follow me on YouTube if you can. I have never and hopefully never will Twitch stream outside of doing other people's streams. I feel like if I try and start a Twitch streaming thing, my wife might it might be the end of like I think I've hit a good like she lets me do all my videos, all my writing, like and she'll be like bedtime. I'm like, whoop, gotta go make a video. See you in the morning. But if I was like, gotta go Twitch stream for the next 3 hours, it might just be like, I'm out. Bye.
Yeah, you might as well pack up your bags and stay on the couch.
Yeah. It just seems like a very bad idea for the health of my marriage. So no Twitch, but I'm gonna throw it in the chat. But this is my YouTube. If any follows would be more than welcome there.
Yes.
I'll do my best. Oh, also, I guess I'm supposed to do a video later and give away a Loki season pass.
Oh, nice. I know we have a couple viewers that still don't have. I know we have a couple viewers that still don't have the Loki season pass. So be sure to go over to Snap Judgments Pod later on to check out the video, and you might win PulseGlazer's Loki season pass.
Yeah, we gave away 9 yesterday, and I realized I had budgeted for 2 more. So, and like, right now, only one person is entered to win one of them. The other one has like 80, 90 entrants.
Oh, wow.
Over on my Twitter, which is, I think, Snap Judge Pod, I was like, I don't know, just comment on the announcement to yesterday's tweet. And, like, no one bothered to do that. So, like, if you want that Loki, like, you got, like, a 50% chance if you just go comment. So,
nice.
I'll happily give it away. Also, thank you for watching the Guardians video, Linkmaker. I think that there's a Guardians Alioth deck waiting to be discovered. A Guardians Alioth Jean Grey deck that's probably, if not tier 1, close enough to tier 1. Would be very good. It might need Mobius to like screw up the like I just play everything.
Ligature, do you know how to do the sorry Pulse. Ligature, do you know how to do the giveaway? Do we have to set it up, or can we just set it up where everyone puts in hashtag or exclamation point giveaway? I just don't know how to run it. I don't know where I go to pick a winner. I'm trying to find out the section where I go to pick a winner here. And it's not telling me, because we've got 8 active viewers, and I would love to give away this first pack of gold now that we got our 200th follower. I'm just trying to get...
I opened the wrong thing. Damn it. I feel like Lauren will know the answer for this if she's still here. Do we have the Spotlight cash schedule, the full Spotlight cash schedule for November already?
For November? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh.
I think you're frozen.
Yes, we do. Oh, am I? Sorry. Oh. But, yes, we do. I just found it. The Googling apparently upset the... Wow, what the hell? Sorry, I just looked down and had like 20 messages on my Discord. I'll ignore that for now. But yeah, looks like we do have that Spotlight cast schedule. Where is it? Oh, cool. Okay, I knew we had that because that's where that was. Okay. apparently we're never doing series drops again, or Null is just never series dropping. Because how is Null back in Spotlights on November 7th?
Yeah, I saw that he was already back into a spotlight.
Like, but they still won't put Jeff back in, right? Like, we've seen Lad once, we've seen Jess once. How about, like, cards people still need? It's disappointing. So, I think the system is probably just worse for everyone if we don't drop any cards by November, December, right?
Right.
Like, I think that by then the system is just dead. Sad. Because, like, if they were going to do series drops, you have to assume Null and Negasonic would be among them, right?
Yes. She's got to drop soon. So, because she doesn't get enough play for anybody.
Yeah. Or get a redesign, I guess.
I love her ability. They don't have to redesign her.
I like her ability. There should probably be something to push her play rate. I don't know what that something is. Like, she's way cheaper than Alioth and like a bajillion times worse, right?
Exactly.
Like Alioth is basically her, but for all the cards and doesn't blow herself up. Like, I don't know. Seems like that's better. I'm just gonna keep going through this so you can figure out how to do the giveaway.
Yes, thank you.
I think Gladiator is going to seem great. Yeah, absolutely, no problem.
Yeah, I want Gladiators.
On reveal.
I want Gladiator.
You think he's gonna be good? I am very worried.
I think that Yashuri, Gladiator, and then take a chance and Armanzola him will be great.
I mean, that feels very Lady Deathstrike to me.
Yes, exactly.
Like, that it didn't work then. I don't think it's necessarily going to work now.
Well, it's emptying their hand, is what it's doing.
No, it's not. It's from their deck, so it's a card they didn't draw.
Oh, I thought it was out of their hand.
Deck. I'd be okay if it was hand. It's deck that makes it concerning, right? Like,
okay.
Like, you're thinning their deck, like, you're making it so they didn't have to pay for a card, even if that card is destroyed, right? That card wasn't played. It's just like it was the bottom card of their deck.
Right.
Like, I just don't think that's good. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think it's good.
Well, see, that changes things because, like I said, I thought it was coming out of their hand. I thought you were thinning their hand.
That would be great. Like, I love, like, hand destruction. I think hand destruction is a different part of why I like Silver Samurai so much. But I don't think that this is going to be good because, like, yes, you can destroy an important combo piece, but, like, that important combo piece, again, could have just been the bottom card. Like, if the player is disciplined enough to just pretend that's the bottom card, it didn't do anything interesting. Oh. Yeah, I am trying not to think about Ms. Marvel, like, at all. She's probably busted, but, like, she's also, I think, reasonably likely to still get a redesign or still get changed in some direction or another. So I'm trying to, like, wait.
Right.
Look, Lauren's never going to stop playing any Hellas once it comes out. I'm going to have to come to terms with that she's only going to be playing any Hellas decks and I'm going to get sent 20 of those a day. So it is what it is. That's the best junk card ever printed. Assuming it works the way everyone assumes it works. Which is that it destroys any low power thing that it can't move. It doesn't just destroy every card that it couldn't move over to the opponent's side.
Let everyone know where... Before you... Oh, I've got the wrong video up. There, bring you back onto the screen. Let everyone know where they can find you, PulseGlazer, and thank you so very much for spending your time with us.
it has been an absolute pleasure. Anytime you'd like to have me on, I'm more than happy to. As long as I'm not shrooming myself, I'm always willing. I am at Snap Judgments Podcast on YouTube, and if you would like to, despite the name of the YouTube channel, it's daily videos with a couple decks a day.
You can add it in the chat. I've opened up links, so you can add the link in the chat, and they will get to click on it.
Let me grab it. Oh. Come on. Oh, what the hell? I typed my own thing wrong then, because I like to check it before I do it. What am I doing wrong? Sorry, give me 3 seconds. Apparently, I'm bad at everything right now.
No worries.
There we go, got it. Okay. This is... Oh, and now it's trying to autoplay. I gotta figure out how to turn off that autoplay. Whatever. I will do a Black Knight video, usually the first week of the next season, so that'll be in 2 weeks. The day before the new season kicks off, my afternoon Monday video that week will be a look at every card for that season with decks, including like 10 season pass cards. I try and keep it close so that people are interested. The YouTube is posted at Snap Judgments Pod, at Snap Judgments Pod on YouTube. If you would like to listen to an actual podcast, the Snap Judgments Podcast is on every podcatcher. It's also on Marvel Snap Zone, and the Marvel Snap Zone YouTube, where I also write articles. Lauren Whatever, who's hung out with us in the chat this whole time, writes the brilliant Snapalytics article on Marvel Snap Zone. I do top 5 sleeper decks of the week, and depending, sometimes love it or leave it based on the amount of Snap news there is. Thanks so much for joining us, and thanks so much for having me.
Not a problem.
I will stop back in when we get back from the city.
All right. Well, have fun at the Italian festival, and thank you for spending some of your time with us. Keep on snapping and be excellent to each other.
Absolutely. Peace and love, everybody.